Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and girls, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout, how would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, from what I've seen, and in my opinion, MP certainly accomplished that mission. He's exceeded expectations and barely looks like a rookie when he's on the floor. He is a top talent in his class. No arguing that.
So here's Miami's starting group. Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the three slot. Sinks the triple.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, that ball's gone.
Pass to Adebayo. Unloads from 13. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Adebayo. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. Here's Smooth. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Here's Curry with the three. Highsmith grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. Right here.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Smooth passes to Butler. Here's Curry from past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Highsmith's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Smooth, covered by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Curry with it. Picked up by Hero. Basket good. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Steph's willing to hurt you from the mid-range. Look, if you're going to be that open, he's going to take the shot.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Pass to Highsmith. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Ware. Fires the 3. Rebound by Butler. Here's Smooth. Still without a basket. They set the pick. And here is Curry. Here's Smooth. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Highsmith the pass to Adebayo. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Green finds Butler, and it's the Warriors on the break. Curry with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 11 points.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen, Steph Curry, on another level.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against the Kings got the job done. He ended up with 28 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. Found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Smooth. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And the shot goes down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here is Mitchell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Butler. Here's Smooth. Back to Butler. Now Curry. Green inside. Covered by Mitchell. The Heat trail by 9. Outside, Hero. Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Here's Mitchell after the Warriors pick up 3. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Smooth. Outside Curry. Butler feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smooth. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's Green, and he can't jam it through.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's Smooth, covered by Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Miami with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Baseline jumper. The shot that time, not on target.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Curry. Latrey knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 14 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Smooth. And it's Payton in at the 3. Now Hero inside. Here's Herder. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Smooth. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common? Now,
well, really the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Love kicks to Herder. Over in the corner, Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Anderson. And again, it's the Heat missing. Warriors leading by 19 points. Podziemski with it. He also had a big impact in that win against the Kings. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Herder passes to Hero. A 3-ball. The Warriors pull it in. Smooth's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, Hero, a big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. Here's Smooth. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 21. Anderson finds Love. Looking to end the run, and Love throws it down.
Love has some height and enough ability to get up and throw it down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Love. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit missed 2 for 2.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Ware's checked in. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Burks. Here's Hero. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Here's Smooth. 10 points for him. Pass to Podziemski. To the wing right side. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Here's Smooth. Outside Kuminga. Here's Smooth. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Smooth's got 13.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Outside Kuminga. Here's Smooth. He's got 16. Outside Kuminga. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Butler comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Adebayo. Six on the shot clock. Here's Highsmith, defended by Kuminga. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Smooth passes to Curry. Here's Smooth. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Smooth's got 20.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Left side Butler. Outside Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 17 now.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Golden State's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Curry on the wing. Here's Smooth. He's got 20. From the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Highsmith. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Herter. Floats one. Chalk up 2 there.
Herter showing off the fact that he has a float game as well.
Here's Smooth. Butler from outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
New topic, fellas. And that's all for us now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Mitchell. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 9 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On the wing, Mitchell. Highsmith the pass to Hero. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Pass to Smooth. No good from outside. And Miami shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. And the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Mitchell against Green. Pass to Adebayo from deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Adebayo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Butler. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And he's good on the three ball.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Outside Hero. Back to Adebayo. Here's Ware, guarded by Green. There's Hero with the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Curry. Pass to Smooth. Miami grabs the miss. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home.
In perfect timing, this run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Pass to Curry. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 22 points.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
The Heat making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists. Yeah, the defense there in chill mode, we all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Number 1, first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell left side. It's stolen.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Here's Smooth. 25 points in the game. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 27 points for him.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Smooth. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Smooth. Softly drops in the floater. Smooth's got 29 in the game.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Mitchell passes to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Jackson Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Smooth. He has 29. 6 to shoot. Shot, high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Adebayo with a screen for Herbert. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smooth. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. Warriors leading by 23. Here's Smooth. Sweet little floater. Smooth's got 31 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Burks' shot is good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Smooth. Back to Podziemski. Here's Smooth. Burks covering. Here's Smooth. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read?
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control.
Michelle.
Now that you've played against this year's top rookies, where do you stack up?
You know, naturally, I'm right there at the top of the mountaintop. Nah, I'm just playing. No, we're all just bringing something new, and we're learning a lot every day, you know. As long as what I'm bringing and learning helps my team win games, then I'm right where I should be.
Always keep learning.
Always keep learning. I like that. Thank you, Michelle.
I got a good one.
Good game, MP.
Way to bring the effort tonight.